Peace, infinite waters diving deep once again. Here we are in nature, the birds singing is beautiful. How to heal yourself. The only person that can heal you is yourself. That's what I've come to learn on my journey. The power lies within. No doctor can save you, no healer can heal you. They can help you, they can guide you, but we have to be the ones that tap into our infinite potential of self-healing. It all starts with us. It all starts with our belief system. It's all BS, belief systems. If you say to yourself, I have an incurable disease, then you're right. If you say to yourself, I have a curable disease, then you're right. Belief is everything when it comes to healing. I have a background of working with autistic children, people with ADHD, bipolar disorder. I just want to tell everyone out there, if you've been diagnosed with cancer, if you have a motor neuron disease such as cerebral palsy, if you suffer from panic attacks, anxiety, any other kind of stress, this condition is curable. There is a way out. It's amazing how much is revealing itself right now in these days and times. The hidden is coming to light. Many of us, when we're ill, what do? We go to the doctor, we take some prescription drugs to make ourselves feel better. The next morning we might feel better, but then guess what? The symptoms come back. What's going on? In our society, we live under the model of allopathic medicine. This is where we only treat the symptoms of a disease. We don't treat the underlying causes. Therefore, it never goes away. The new paradigm is all about treating the underlying causes. This is called naturopathic medicine. They get to the root cause of the disease. So much is taking place. I've come to see on my journey, the greatest disease we have is not of the body, it's of the mind. Change your mind, change your world. Begin to breathe. That is a great way to heal yourself. Go into nature. Eat beautiful organic food. Connect to the elements. Place your feet in Mother Nature. Do a little dance for Mother Nature and you feel healed. Because it's our interaction with the environment that determines our state of inner equilibrium, our state of balance and health. The reason why allopathic medicine is flawed is because the symptoms the body is producing while it is in dis-ease is actually the body's way of healing itself. For instance, you have a cough, you're producing mucus. That mucus is actually trapping the toxins within the body and getting rid of it for you. If you have diarrhea, the body is flushing everything out of your body. So why would you suppress it? Why would you use a cough suppressant, for example? Naturopathic medicine works with the body as opposed to allopathic medicine that works against the body. That's why you have antibiotic, antiviral. Anti means against. The biggest disease we have is the disease not of the body, but of the mind. That's what I've come to realize on my journey. The reason why so many of us are confused on the planet is because so many lies have been told, and many of us, we have been living in ignorance. We all have to take responsibility for our wellness. We have to begin to wake up and smell the coffee. There's been 3 big misperceptions in science in regarding health and wellness in the human body. The first one is everything is material. And this goes back to Isaac Newton and Rene Descartes when they talked of the universe having fixed laws, when they talked of the body being a machine. The heart and the brain were the two engines. So everything is mechanical within the body. Everything is just physical. We know now this is not the case. The ancients have always been saying this, that there is a spirit within the body. For me on my journey, I came to the awareness that the body, mind, spirit, the three are interconnected. In essence, the spirit is the intelligent energy field, the unseen. The mind is the interface. The body is the 3D physical matter. However, the spirit controls the mind and the mind controls the body. I use the analogy of a water bottle. The bottle is the body, the water is the mind, and the spirit is what is moving the water. So this is the most powerful. Ancients have been talking about the universal connection between everything on the planet. I am another yourself. It's only now you have quantum physicists saying, yes, everything is connected. There is energy emanating from the human being. There is so much taking place right now on the planet that is coming to the forefront. It's amazing. The second misperception we have in terms of health and wellness is that our genes control our biology. Now we know this is not the case because so much research has gone into something which biologists call epigenetics. This is how the environment affects our genes. We are in a relationship with everything around us. Nobody exists alone. And that's why epigenetics is so important, because it shows how the environment influences our genes, as opposed to the old model where it says our genes control our biology. Now we're actually seeing that life is a whole process of interaction and connection. It's a symbiotic relationship. That's how nature works. In essence, the old paradigm was about looking at genes as deterministic. The new paradigm is all about looking at genes as unlimited potential. Therefore, in essence, we're coming to see that we're changing our genes from the outside in, not from the inside out. It's phenomenal when you can see this. That means that we no longer have to become victims. Many people with a disease might blame their disease because someone in their family had that same disease, and they will tell you it runs in my family. What this does is puts us in a victim mentality. The new paradigm is all about moving out of that victim mentality. And epigenetics is showing us that our genes are controlled through our thoughts. Therefore, they have an unlimited potential. The third misperception in science regarding health and wellness is the extension of Darwinian thought, where it's survival of the fittest, where you have to fight for your piece of cake. I say all the time, don't struggle to make it. What are you killing yourself over? There is enough to go round. Abundance is our natural state. And when we look at survival of the fittest, this is what is making many people ill on the planet. Ask yourself, are you doing what you came here to do? Relaxation is what you are, stress is what you think you should be. Many people are ill because they have deviated from their organic essence, which is source energy. They're chasing jobs which really don't uplift their spirit. They're sitting down on the couch watching 40 hours of television every single week. More than that. The television which tells lies to your vision. They are being and placing themselves in environments which only decrease their vibration. So much is coming to the forefront. We're seeing right now on the planet that the power lies within you to heal yourself, but it all starts with belief, intention, where you place your focus. I've come to see on my journey, once you surrender, and that is another way to heal yourself, surrender. If you have a condition, a dis-ease, surrender to yourself. And this opens up the heart space. The heart produces more electrical magnetic signals than anywhere else in the body. The heart is connected to the spirit. It is connected to your infinite potential, your infinite power. A lot of people, when you start to open your heart, you can feel this immense energy circulating through you. In my definition, I see disease as an energy imbalance within the body. In ancient China, they talked of the meridians, that the body was comprised of energy fields. They called it the microcosmic orbit. This energy going around the body. When the energy becomes blocked, you have to unblock the energy. Now you have acupuncture. So we have to unblock this energy to become well once again. We always have to remember we have to be the ones that can heal ourselves and will heal ourselves. And also connect with kindred spirits, because we can all support each other on this journey. No one has to suffer alone. United we thrive. It's amazing. So many beautiful things are happening right now on the planet. Love yourself. Once you love yourself, you're actually changing your cellular structure. You're changing your genes just by sending this positive energy to your body. Talk to yourself. Talk to your cells. It's amazing. On my journey, I've realized a lot of people are on their knees begging, I want to be healed. And in my experience, I never say I want to be healed. I say I am healed. The words we speak carry powerful vibrations. If you say I want something, you're sending a signal to the universe that you don't have what you're searching for. Therefore, your body behaves in that manner and sends a blood chemistry all throughout your body. Once you say to the universe, I am healed, then your body acts in correspondence to that command. For after all, the universe is an infinite genie. The power is within. There is something amazing which happens in nature. The metamorphosis all around us. Especially when we look at the caterpillar to the butterfly. This is awesome. You have the caterpillar who in its later stages, it is eating everything. It has this voracious appetite. It is munching on those leaves. And then it eats so much, it slows down and it just stops. It goes into the chrysalis. That is the stage of transformation. And in that process, something peculiar happens. The caterpillar, its cells begin to break down in a process we call apoptosis. This means the cells are committing suicide. Apoptosis coming from the Greek meaning falling off, aka cell death. So the caterpillar is here and it's breaking its own self down until eventually it forms this ooze, this liquid. It is no longer recognizable. Guess what happens? Out of the blue, you have imaginal cells. And they are made not from the same DNA as the caterpillar. And you have these small imaginal cells appearing out of nowhere in the chrysalis. And the caterpillar is like, what's going on? It tries to fight these imaginal cells, and you have more imaginal cells forming. They're joining forces now. They're creating clusters all around. But still, the caterpillar is still the majority. However, the imaginal cells still unite in spite of resistance from the caterpillar, because the caterpillar feels these imaginal cells pose a threat to its own existence. And now, even though the imaginal cells are the minority, they now become the genetic directors of the caterpillar. And a miracle takes place, because now these imaginal cells start programming the caterpillars. They start programming the cells. And now what you have is these imaginal cells start creating wings. Some of them start creating legs. And now we have the miracle of what we call a butterfly formed. Nature is awesome. Let's have a round of applause for nature. That is the beauty of life all around us. We can actually see that the metamorphosis of the caterpillar to the butterfly is actually a metaphor for human evolution. And it's phenomenal because nature always mirrors itself. We're seeing ourselves in nature all the time. Nature is the greatest storyteller ever. The parallel is you have groups of people all around the globe who are striving for a better world. They're doing their best day in, day out to raise the vibration of the planet. These are the imaginal cells, and they're connecting with other kindred spirits to form a bigger group. But at the same time, they're still the minority, because you have the masses who are the majority, and they can be seen as the caterpillar. However, all you need is a small amount to change the fabric of the collective reality. And that's what's happening right now on the planet. Few people are standing in their truth, and they are becoming that beacon of light for the rest of the world. That is the metamorphosis. It's not easy, because as the butterfly is coming out of the chrysalis, it still has to use a tremendous amount of energy to get out of there. And that's what many of us are doing on the planet. The metamorphosis, the transformation, can be difficult at times, but we have to remember that we are all alchemists. The power of transformation lies within us. We have to essentially become transformers. More so, we have to become superhuman, which we are already. We have to become free once again on planet Earth. The masses can be seen as the caterpillar, and they resist the imaginal cells, groups of people around the world who are talking about our infinite potential as limitless beings. The masses will be telling these people, you're crazy. That's what's going on right now. However, the imaginal cells, the groups of people around the world who are forming alliances and thriving in doing so to show other people that we can live in harmony with the universe, because everything is connected. This is exactly what takes place in the metamorphosis from the caterpillar to the butterfly. Nature is amazing. A great way to heal yourself is to turn off the distractions, the TV which tells lies to your vision. It's in so many of our households. However, that's where we get most of our ideas about the world from. The radio. We have to switch on our mind and be free of all distractions. See them for what they are. The news. Many of us, we're addicted to bad news. Why does bad news sell? The more you feed your addiction for bad news, the larger your appetite becomes for bad news, till eventually you turn into what you're tuned into. We become what we seek. We become what we tap into. That is the secret. We have to ask ourselves, are you focusing on what you want, or are you focusing on what you fear? This is key when we talk about healing ourselves. Because everything is mental. That's what I've come to see on my journey. We create our reality based on our thoughts and feelings. Once you can change your thoughts, you change how you interact with reality. More so, once you can change the perception of yourself, you begin to change the genetic structure of your DNA. This is brilliant because we see that it's our perception of ourselves which is more important than the perception other people have of us. It's all about how we see ourselves. You have people who have anorexia, for example. If they see themselves as a fat person in the mirror, it doesn't matter what you tell them, it's what they see. So once we can actually see that belief is the program that creates our reality, we begin to develop health and wellness. The placebo effect. People taking a sugar pill. In research, they're told that it's actually medicine, but it's just a sugar pill. And research has shown over and over that they heal from it because their mind is saying, be well, be well, be well. Phenomenal. Once we change our thoughts, we can change our mind. When we begin to eat healthy foods, when we get rid of the junk food. So many of us are addicted to garbage foods. I was in my early journey. Once I began to eat more fruits, more plant-based foods, your vibration increases. Therefore, you develop a greater wellness, a greater heightened state of being. Because food is information. Everything is transferred. The more that we butcher animals, the more we take on their suffering because they're dying in pain in the slaughterhouse. Therefore, we are taking on their pain. And that's why many of us, we're at war with ourselves. Because we have all kinds of energy within our biosystem. You are what you eat, drink, and think. Everything is interconnected. The music you listen to can also heal you. What are you listening to? Is it raising your vibration? Or is it taking your energy away? I found on my journey, certain frequencies can boost your wellness. I listen to a lot of bossa nova music, but for everyone it's going to be different. There is no positive or negative. There are only consequences. There is only resonance. But the power lies within you. One of the easiest ways to heal yourself is to change your attitude. The attitude we have affects our blood chemistry. It's in our hands to change it. So much can be done by just changing the way we react to certain situations. Complaining, the two words I don't like, common and plain. Be thankful for your life, the miracle of life, that you have life. all of this self-love you give yourself, love yourself 100%, you're healing the body. The cells are working for you. Your body is your loyal servant. Every single cell within your body is regenerating every single second. You have scientists saying right now, and for the record, I say everyone is a scientist because science means saire, from the Latin meaning to know. Scientists are saying we have over 70 trillion cells within the human body. I say we have an unlimited amount because a human being, in my definition, is untapped potential. We are the diamonds. We are the crystals. We have to recognize our power. We have to remember we are worthy. You are worthy. Many people are dying of a broken heart, of a low self-esteem, low confidence levels. Therefore, they are becoming the caterpillar. They're going through apoptosis, where the cells commit suicide. That's why so many people are committing suicide on the planet, because the cells are going against each other. They're seeing the organism, which is the earth. They're saying, gosh, what kind of a world am I living in? It's crazy. There's a war going on in this country. There is no hope in humanity. However, you have the imaginal cells, beautiful spirits out there who are reminding humanity of their infinite potential. They are, in essence, the butterfly, and they're urging other people to make this journey of the metamorphosis, the transformation. And it's happening right now on the planet. It's just brilliant because there are only infinite potentials that exist in this world. When you see that, you begin to heal yourself because you don't live in limitation. Anything is possible, but it all starts in the mind. It's mind over matter. That's what I'm coming to see on my journey. Fusing the two, spirit and matter, right together. The old Newtonian way was that everything exists within the body. No. Consciousness exists also outside of the body. What quantum physicists call the field. That is the spirit realm, which many people are connected to. That's what the heart essentially is connected to. You find your true power in that realm. The consciousness is not just in the brain. The brain, in essence, is more like an antenna receiver. However, it's the spirit which is governing the mind, which is governing the whole body. But in essence, we have to open our hearts to begin to heal ourselves, to let the energy flow. By living in the moment, we begin to heal ourselves because there is only now. Follow your dreams because it's now or never. Do it now before it's too late. That's what I've come to realize on my journey. Don't procrastinate. Don't wait for the perfect moment because every moment is perfect. The past, the present, and the future are all happening simultaneously. Therefore, we exist beyond time and space. So any moment is perfect to do whatever you want. Children are living directly in the present moment. So are animals. They are connected to the field. That's why they are so powerful. Because their hearts are opened. The first time they are asked by an adult, what do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be an architect. Now they are projecting into the future. They are projecting into the past. Now they have lost their innocence. We have to go back to our childhood to begin to heal ourselves. In essence, we have to keep alive the inner child within us. The power lies within. I'm seeing right now how less is more on the planet. Every day is a new start, and I'm letting go of society's expectations. I'm letting go of the value system other people put on my life. I'm giving myself my own unique value system. That is the only way you can heal yourself, by not allowing anybody else to value your own existence. To tap into your authenticity, we have to love ourselves 100%. Accept yourself 100% of who you are. I don't want to be anyone else. I love you because I realize I am another yourself in a different time and space. So I appreciate all of nature. Every single person is an expression of nature's infinite potential of creation. Amazing. We're here in nature, healing ourselves, feeling that, breathing that prana, feeling the energy in perfect flow. We don't want to be anywhere else. We got the birds over there. Beautiful sunlight coming in and out. Stay sunlight, stay. We're enjoying ourselves. Have fun. Have as much fun as possible. That is a great way to heal yourself. We came here to be free because being free is our birthright. We're in nature, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay